Hello and welcome to RNA TV. This is the morning news bulletin. First of all, starting with international news. The first news is from US, where countries around the globe are gearing up to vaccinate citizens against the coronavirus disease. The US on Friday approved its second vaccine candidate, Moderna, for emergency use. The European Medicines Agency too is on the final leg of its approval process and is expected to come out with a decision on the Moderna vaccine on January 6, according to the Reuters. The Global Vaccine Alliance COVAX saw its member country sign deals for vaccine procurement for emergency use. With the global caseload nearing 75 million, the world is racing against time to immunize its population against a virus that has been wreaking havoc for more than over a year now. Some other updates include AstraZeneca has started the process of seeking emergency use authorization in Britain and India. According to the data published by the pharmaceutical giant of the late-stage trial, their vaccine has an efficiency rate of 70% and as much as 90% for a subgroup of trial participants who were given a half dose first, followed by a full dose, reported Reuters. India is currently conducting an accelerated review and has asked for more data. Now it will be worth to wait and watch to see which country gets the vaccine doses first and how they immunize their population. The next news is from President Trump, where he signs bill that could remove Chinese stocks from US. President Donald Trump on Friday signed legislation that could kick Chinese companies off of US exchanges unless American regulators can review their financial audits, a move likely to further escalate tensions between the two countries. The measure, which could affect corporate giants like Alibaba Group Holding Limited and Baidu Incorporation, serves as another parting shot at Beijing before Trump leaves office in January. The president has long railed against China for what he calls unfair trading practices and slapped tariffs on billions of dollars in imports. But his rhetoric sharpened this year as he blamed Beijing for the global coronavirus pandemic, a central issue in his electoral loss to Joe Biden, as Trump was widely criticized for his handling of the outbreak. The delisting law won bipartisan support in the House early this month after easily clearing the U.S. Senate in May. While it applies to any foreign company, the bill's sponsors have said their goal was to target China. Now, we will have to see how China or Beijing reacts to this bill. Talking about the farmers' protest, farmers' agitation against the three contentious farm laws entered day 24 on Saturday as the impasse between the government and farmer unions continues. Amid the ongoing deadlock, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday virtually addressed the farmers of Madhya Pradesh in Kisan Kalyan Sammelan, which was telecasted across 23,000 villages of the country and at all the district headquarters of Madhya Pradesh. During the hour-long address, Prime Minister Modi reiterated his government's commitment to the welfare of farmers and explained how the three farm laws are a step forward towards making farmers' lives better. Towards the conclusion of his speech, PM Modi said the welfare of the farmers is the top priority of the government, but still, after all these, if our farmers have any concern, we will bow our heads in front of them and will listen to what they have to say. Their benefit is our utmost priority, he said, concluding his address. Responding to PM Modi's address to Madhya Pradesh farmers, a statement from the All India Kisan Sangharsh Coordination Committee said the Prime Minister has launched an open attack on the farmers of India by claiming that they are linked to opposition parties. In place of addressing the issue of repeal of the three farm acts which erode farmers, hold on land and farming, and establish the MNCs and big businesses to grow in agriculture, he has reduced himself to a party leader, undermining his role as a responsible executive head of the country expected to solve problems. Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, in an interview to PTI on Friday, said that the government is hopeful of resolving farmers' agitation before the new year and is continuing its informal dialogue with various groups to defuse the crisis. He also asserted that the government is ready to give a written assurance that the minimum support price and mandi system will continue. Now it will be worth to wait and watch how the farmer leaders react to this proposal. The next big news is from West Bengal, where the Union Home Minister Amit Shah arrived in Kolkata early Saturday morning for a two-day visit to take stock of the Bharatiya Janata Party's affairs in West Bengal ahead of the assembly elections scheduled to be held in the eastern state next year. He reached the state capital of Kolkata and tweeted that I bow to this revered land of greats like Gurudev Tagore, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar and Samya Prasad Mukherjee. In the days leading up to his visit to the state, several TMC Trinamool Congress leaders, including Suveda Adhikari, quit the party, and speculations are rife that they may join the BJP in the next 2 days. In the 2-day tour, he is scheduled to address a public rally at Midnapur on Saturday. A number of TMC leaders are likely to join the BJP during this rally, reported news agency PTI. The placards were removed after local people and students of Visva Bharati, Bengal's only national university set up by Tagore, raised objections. It was decided in a party meeting last month that Shah and Nadda would visit West Bengal every month till the assembly elections, likely in April-May, are over. Nadda was on a long-day visit to the state in October and came on a 2-day tour last week, while Shah was in the state for 2 days in November before this tour. Moving to sports section, India is struggling against Australia in the first match of the 4-match series against Australia in Adelaide. In the second innings, India had a lead of 52 runs, but they lost 6 wickets for only 19 runs in the second innings, making it harder for the bowlers to bounce back. In the Indian Super League Season 7 match yesterday, Jamshedpur FC beat Northeast United 1-0 to gain all the 3 points and move up to the 5th spot on the points table. The only goal came from Aniket Yadav in the 53rd minute. Today, Goa FC will be facing Chennaiyin FC at 7:30 p.m. in Goa. This is it in the bulletin so far. Stay tuned with RNA TV for latest updates, and also do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Thank you and have a nice day.